Welcome to the broadcast. Let's get you informed. Now, have you encountered them or worse, fallen victim? For the past 2 years, a criminal enterprise masquerading as state officials has been moving from town to town, extorting millions of shillings from Kenyan businesses. They have impersonated government agencies including KRA, KEBS, EPRA, the Communications Authority, and even the Anti-Counterfeit Authority, among others. And in a shocking twist, they have been conducting their raids backed by uniformed police officers and mysterious gazette notices. So just how did this syndicate come to be? KTN's Vera Mora now reports on what could be one of Kenya's most brazen extortion scandals in recent years.
For a period spanning over 2 years, they have operated in plain sight, conducting raids with the confidence of legitimate authority. Shockingly, aided by Kenya security apparatus, complete with blessings from the highest police command. This network calls itself Multiworks and Rights Enforcement Limited, a private company that presents itself as a consumer rights organization. From Nairobi to Kitui, Naivasha to Kakamega, Migori, Homa Bay, Mombasa, Narok, Bomet, Kitale, and many more. This group has moved from town to town, running a coordinated extortion script. They travel in private cars, carry fake badges, and crucially, accompanied by real uniformed police officers. So how did the police become part of this ring? What has baffled investigators is how Multiworks acquired Kenya Gazette Notice 12,014 of 2023, giving them power to purportedly engage in consumer protection with assistance from state bodies, the police and the DPP. Notices that have since been cancelled as fake. KTN is in possession of a letter from the Office of the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Eliud Lagat, dated November 29, 2023, and signed on his behalf by an officer named Caleb Wesa, issuing orders to all regional police commanders to facilitate the questionable entity. And it appears this is all the group needed to effectively conduct their illegal raid on innocent businesses. A hardware owner along Northern Bypass in Nairobi fell victim of the gang at least twice.
So wao wakasema ni wafanyikazi na ni kitengo cha serikali. Nikamwambia sijaisikia kama hicho kitengo yenye kinajua ni Kenya Bill of Standard. Wao wakaniambia ni kitengo ambacho kiko katika Kenya Bill of Standard. Na walikuwa na askari wawili. Na baadaye bado wako na banja ambayo walikuwa wametengeneza. So wakaingia kwa biashara yangu, wakasema wanataka kuangalia rangi ama siko na punch number na expiry date. So wakasukua rangi ndo kama 6, ndo moja ni around 11,000. Wakasema hizo zimeharibika, wanaenda nazo. Halafu wananibeba niende niandikize statement. So baadaye tukaongea na wao, wakaniambia basi niwape 30,000. Ndio sasa hiyo itakuwa kama ndio faini ya hiyo pesa. Nikamwauliza na wananiandikia. Wananiambia wanataka waniandikiwe niende nilale kwa polisi ndio niandikiwe kesowe.
In Kitale, Multiworks left the traders reeling on an almost similar experience.
What they did is, upon arrival in Trans Nzoia, they went to Kitale police station and requested for the security backup from the area OCS, who gladly gave them some policemen to give them the necessary security backup as they went about their raid. The lowest they would extort was 50,000, and we had some cases where they would go as high as 200,000 shillings. And failure to produce this, they would apprehend and take the business people to Kitale police station, where they would be put behind bars.
So who is behind Multiworks? Records show it was registered in August 2023, building on an older outfit founded in 2005 by the late musician Poxy Pressure, who later died in 2005. Today, it is directed by Edward Olang, his brother, alongside several associates, some now facing warrants of arrest, convictions, or ongoing investigations. The ringleaders under active investigation include Edward Olang, Wycliffe Nyamanya, wanted on warrant of arrest, Nehemiah Nyagawashira, convicted, Tabitha Kwena, Ruth Kaimuri, Alphonse Mtuku, Joseph Madenge, and Georgina Mugi. In Kenya, the power to initiate gazettement rests with the president, cabinet secretaries, the attorney general, parliament through the clerk, county governors and county assemblies, and the judiciary for judicial notices and practice directions, with the actual publication exclusively done by the government printer. So, who exactly sanctioned the questionable gazette notice, and to what end? In October 2024, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, EACC, wrote to the Attorney General Dorcas Oduor seeking an opinion on the activities of Multiworks. In response, Oduor tasked the Cabinet Secretaries for National Treasury and Trade to explain how the purported gazette notices issued to Multiworks came into existence. She further averred, and I quote, "Under the Public-Private Partnership Act, Section 1 does not allocate any mandate to any person or institution. Multiworks has applied the gazette notice wrongly. In essence, it has portrayed itself as an enforcement agency, purportedly with the state's assistance." End of quote. Earlier in 2024, following public outcry, different government institutions issued public notices published in local dailies, warning the public to be wary of Multiworks. The bodies included CAK, SCA, and KEBS. On February 5th, 2025, as public pressure mounted, IG Kanja issued a police signal directing immediate disengagement with Multiworks, warning against offering police escorts to the entity. Despite the warning, KTN has gathered evidence that the extortion ring still continues as late as last week. So, how did a private company gain this level of access, protection, and authority? And why, despite orders from the highest level, does the extortion still continue?
Moving on to politics, campaigns ahead of